The Thalmor justiciars are so often misunderstood. Our primary goal is to preserve the peace between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. The worship of the false god Talos contributed to the unfortunate friction that led to the Great War. Following the Great War, the White Gold Concordat set out the terms for peaceful coexistence between the two powers. The Empire and the Dominion agreed that the worship of Talos was a relic of the past and must be eliminated in the interests of peace. But I'm sure you didn't come here for a lecture on high politics. Quite often, yes. The only thing I enjoy more than luxury is sharing that luxury with those who can appreciate it. But I also enjoy learning the latest gossip and hearing the most intriguing rumors. Do enjoy your...
It's only a matter of time before your whole rotten empire collapses of its own decay. No offense.
Well, I'm glad
I lead the justiciars. We are charged with enforcing the ban on Talos worship. Nords can be quite stubborn. They're slow to change their ways, and we find more heretics every day. But mark me well. I will purge the heresy from this land as surely as the flame burns the flesh from the bone.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. Very well, then.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, pardon me, friend. I didn't see you standing there. Allow me to introduce myself. Rosalan, imports and exports by trade. Observer of human nature by avocation.
Very much so, and thank you for asking.
You must be new around here. Bad manners to ask such a direct question at one of Elenwyn's little soirees. But I have nothing to hide. I'm in from the south on business. And if you want to do business in Tamriel these days, well, you'd better get used to cozying up to the Thalmor, like it or not. Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me.
I'm not sure that it's news, but lately it seems like...
Wonderful. I can begin to read immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork.
Everything is splendid, thank you.
Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an...
What can I get? You made it in. Good. Let's hope we both live through this day. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that.
Let me do the talking. Not now.
Although most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Someone bring me a drink, quick!
Let me do the talking.
Malburn. You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
I know just what you mean. Good anyway.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. I need to lock...
Did you see those robes marching this morning? Good. never should have come here. Where are you?
But I need that money. I earned it. I have my own expenses to fire.
Right.
I told you. I don't know anything else about... What? Who? What? What do you... Yeah. Come on. This way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. No problem. Thanks for springing me. I owe you. Look me up in Riften if you make it out.
What did you tell him? Why did you do this to me? Oh, thank you. I don't understand what's happening. I can't stay here. What will I do now?
I saw guards dragging bodies over here. Might be a way out. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named Esbern. Something I've seen it. Not much. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here.
Over here!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it. Someone do something! Now the Thalmor will be hunting
I
me
saw
for the
guards
rest of my
dragging bodies
life.
over here. Might be a way out. Let's get out of here.
I should have known this would end badly. I can't believe
where
how
I'll
that
go.
Delphine talked me into
Somewhere
this.
far away from here. I don't know where I'll go.
You made it out alive, at least. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I just... Esbern? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? Esbern was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Talk to Brynjolf. He's well-connected. A good starting point, at least. Oh, and when you find Esbern, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means. do you need, Dragonborn?
Faendal thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
Well, hey, that's not something you see every day.
You're a stranger here too, huh?
Newer. You looking for something or what?
Visitors like us are rare in this part of Skyrim.
I don't know why I bother.
Safe travels.
People of Riften.
Looking for work?
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that expecting free information. Besides, you look like your pockets are a little light on coin. Am I right? Aye, you've got a point there. Your guys hiding out in the Ratway Warrens and paying us good coin for nobody to know about it. Well, until now that is. Tell you what, go ahead and deal with your business for now. When you're done, find me and we'll deal with mine.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Stay out of trouble, or there's gonna be trouble.
What was that?
There's the blade! Kill him! No more! I yield! I yield! Be careful!
Thalmor's memory is long.
Not have meant...
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. What's that you said? Dragonborn? Then there really is hope, after all. You'd better come inside. Quickly now.
Thalmor agents have been seen in the Ratway.
Yes. Book. Yes. Bucket.
This'll just take a moment.
Inkpot. No.
I'm gonna eat well tonight, my darling.
There we go.
Please don't kill me.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself.
Ah!
Please come in. Mustn't talk that way. That's better. Now, you, Dragonborn, is it really true? Important. Far more than even she realizes. If you are Dragonborn, then there is hope, after all. For so long, all I could do was watch our doom approach, helplessly. Dragons, pah! They can be killed. The Blades killed many in their early days as dragon slayers. No, the dragons are merely the final portent of the end of days. Oh, yes, the prophecies make clear the signs that will precede the end times. One by one, I've seen them fulfilled. Alduin has returned, just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time, who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. Alduin will devour all things, and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. You're right, I forget myself. I've lived without hope for so long. The prophecies are clear. Only the Dragonborn can stop Alduin. We must go, quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. But give me just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... no useless trash. Where'd I put my annotated annuad? One moment. I know time is of the essence, but mustn't leave secrets for the Thalmor. There's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be off.
Better this one than me, huh? There's the Blades agent.
Oh.
Kill him!
Not have meddled in the Thalmor's affair.
I'm in a bit of trouble.
Someone do something!
Esbern!
Shame it had to come to that.
too easy.
Too easy.
Force Roda! Force Roda! Force Roda!
I'm listening.
You want something from me?
And now you pay for meddling in the Thalmor's affairs. Esbern, come up,
Let's see what Esbern has to say.
It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, Esbern. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, Dragon Ball. Indeed, yes. Oh, this changes everything, of course. There's no time to lose. We must locate. Let me show you. I know I had it somewhere.
Esbern, what?
Give me just a moment. Here it is. Come, let me show you. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Alduin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy.
What are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Alduin's
Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to...
Well, yes, but there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, Esbern. I know the area of the Reach that Esbern's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately, attract less attention. Don't worry, I'll get Esbern there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
Whoa. Got any ale or mead? All right, then.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem all right.
What is it?
I've told you where Skyhaven Temple is. I'll trust you to get us there in one piece.
Ruda! Victory is yours. I submit. This what you want? Ah! You're nothing!
Sure this is the right way? That's all,
I've got one.
Over here.
Whatever you did, it worked. Looks safe now. Let's move.
Yes. I think we must be close to the entrance. Here's the Blood Seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn. Look here.
Help drawing.
You see how the ancient blades revered Reman Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. You did it. Here's the entrance. After you, Dragonborn. You should have the honor of being the first to set foot in this.
Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. See how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the flowing northern style.
We're here for Alderman's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes. Let's see what's up ahead. Shaw's bones, here it is. Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art history.
Yes, let's see what we have. Look, here is Aldrin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Aldrin and the Dragon Cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Aldrin's defeat is the centerpiece of the wall. You see, here is falling from the sky. The Nord Tongs, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout, then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Good. The Greybeards can teach you a lot, but don't let them turn you away from your destiny. You're Dragonborn. And you're the only one who can stop Alduin. Don't forget it. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy was brought.
Your training, where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? No, of course not. Forgive me, Dragonborn. I have been intemperate with you. But heed my warning. The Blades may say they serve the Dragonborn, but they do not. They never have. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. path to Parthenax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Follow me. I will show you how to open... Look. Breath and focus. Ah. Core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us, Dragonborn. Use it well. Clear skies will blow away the mist for a time. The path to Parthenax is perilous, not to be embarked upon lightly. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal. You will reach the... Look!
Dremyolok, greetings, Wundunik. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my stru? Yeah, it has been long. Even tell me what? Not until introduction. By long tradition, the elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. The word calls you. understand fire as the Dove do. What you can do. Greet me not as mortal, but as Dova. Ah, yes! Sosado Blostmul! The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own. So, what would you ask? Ah, you would not come all this. I'll do. But our Hadrime, Drem, all in good time. Prove perhaps this world is simply the Paro, Eve, though, but, do you know why this, here, it was the Kell, the Kell. But this is only a which is why I have tea. If with you could learn Dragonrend, Crossy, you are likely better informed. Trust your instincts, Dovahkiin. Your blood will show you the way. Sum Mora.
Keep that magic away from me. Let's not waste any time.
Yes? Take a look. Until next time.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
It is the power of old, the voice of the Dragonborn.
Need something? Take a look. Hunter. Next time.
Make it quick.
Friends like you are hard to find, and very valuable to me. Yes? Until next time.
Sarah?
Yeah? Take a look. Aye.
What do you need?
What can I do for you?
There are some that say the Dark Brotherhood is back, and stronger than ever. That they've made Dawnstar their home. Am I wrong?
Yes, Sarah?
You have it. The Kell, the Elder Scroll. Tidkrech, Kalos, Time. Shudders at its touch.
Gormley! Running out of time! The battle!
Dar Sulfurse Alduin Ukri. Today Alduin's lordship will be restored. But I honor your courage. Krifwolf Akrin. Die now in vain.
For Skyrim!
A glorious day, is it not?
Have you no thought beyond the blooding of your blade?
What else is there?
The battle below goes ill. If Alduin does not rise to our challenge, I fear all may be lost.
You worry too much, brother. Victory will be ours.
Why does Alduin hang back? We've staked everything on this plan of yours, old man.
He will come. He cannot ignore our defiance. And why should he fear us, even now?
We blooded him well. 4 of his kin have fallen to my blade alone this day.
But none have yet stood against Alduin himself. Golthor, Sori, Birker.
They did not have Dragonrend. Once we bring him down, I promise, I will have his head.
You do not understand. Alduin cannot be slain like a lesser dragon. He is beyond our strength. Which is why I brought the Elder Scroll.
Feldir, we agreed not to use it.
I never agreed. And if you are right, I will not need
to ourselves, here and now.
We shall see soon enough. Alduin approaches.
So be it.
Me, Tarudis, Ani, Him Hind Pali, Su'u Hindan.
Let those that watch from Sovngarde envy us this day.
Nivarin Jur, what have you done? What twisted words have you created? Tarudis Padrox, my teeth to his neck. But first, dear Kumar, you will die in terror, knowing your final fate. To feed my power when I come for you in Sovngarde.
If I die today, it will not be in terror. You feel fear for the first time, Worm. I see it in your eyes. Skyrim will be free!
Damn you! It's no use. Use the scroll, Feldir. Now.
Hold Alduin on the wing. Sister Hawk, grant us your sacred breath to make this contract heard. Begone, World Eater. By words with older bones than your own, we break your perch on this age and send you out. You are banished. We shout you out from all our endings unto the last. You are banished!
It worked. You did it.
Yes, the World Eater is gone. May the spirits have mercy on our souls.
I'm still here. Let's go.
The souls of your fellow die now and await your fate in Sovngarde. Lost food, you are too late. Alduin. Relax. Unshrat Hokoran,
Thalmor!
that I am Alduin, firstborn of Akatosh, Malagi Zoklat. I cannot be slain here by you or anyone else. Prevail against me. I will outlast you, mortal.
Lot Kongrach. You truly have the voice of a Dova. Alduin's allies will think twice after this victory. Need Alduin. This should yeah, perhaps a fine place to try. Yeah, I do. The Hofkossayun has been known as Dragon's Reach.
Please keep your
What
weapons
is it?
sheathed in the Jarl's presence.
I must have misheard you. I thought you asked me to help you trap a dragon in my palace. Of course. You already saved Whiterun from that dragon. I owe you a great deal. But I don't understand. Why let a dragon into the heart of my city when we've been working so hard to keep them out? Alduin, the World Eater himself. But how can we fight him? Doesn't his return mean it's the end times? I don't know about such things, but I heard the Greybeard summon you. That's good enough for me. Now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon in my palace? I want to help you, Dragonborn, and I will, but I need your help first. Ulfric and General Tully, do you think? No, I can't. But get... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council...
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots.
That's the true voice.
You are a welcome
What is it that...
guest. Still respect the
I
rules
must
of
have
the
missed.
Jarl's household.
What you're asking? You want me to let the dragon into Alduin, the World Eater himself? But how can we fight him? Spoken like a true Nord. Now what's this nonsense? I want to help you. Ulfric and General Elias are both just waiting for me to make a wrong move. Now, if you don't mind, now what's this nonsense about trapping a dragon?
It seems our enemies have no end of spies, saboteurs, and assassins to send against us.
What is it that... I must have missed, of course. But I don't Alduin. The word... I didn't say... Now what's this nonsense? I want to... Ulf, do you think they... No. I can't risk... But getting both... If the Greybeards were willing to host a peace council... I, Dragonborn. My men will be ready when you are, Dragonborn. You have a truce to a... We've stopped. What is it?
Alduin? We heard the Dragonren shout from here. You defeated him? I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle. We are not warriors. You misunderstand our authority. I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help. Breath and focus.
Where are the people? What?
Sky above. Voice
Nothing,
within.
nothing.
You misunderstand, Dora. I see. The dragon will lead Potten. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of... We will see if they still remember us.
OK 0-0.
Sky, got you.
I have mods laughing so it's really easy.
You hear the news? By the gods, the Emperor has been murdered. On his own ship. Moored in the inlet.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen? Right, Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly. I suppose that's true. Fine.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
There's something I can do for you? Perhaps direct you to... He'd be insane to try.
Are you
He
lost?
doesn't have the men. There's something I can do for you? Perhaps direct you to the nearest prison?
Wind. You misunderstand, Dora. I see. Potten, even the great... We will see if they still remember us.
What's the hurry?
Sky above. Voice.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around. Only the fool... Do I know you? Yeah. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. A fair point. I'm always... So long as your criminal past stays in the past.
We've intercepted
you fight for
couriers
me
from
with honor
Solitude.
and integrity.
The Empire's putting
we'll
a great
welcome you
deal
into
of
our
pressure
ranks.
on Whiterun.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that. Speak with Galmar. He'll sign. It's about time they turn their gaze from the heavens back. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't. I'll do it. The World Eater of song and legend. If that's true. Even Tullius may be forced to talk. Yes, I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger?
You can afford a septim or two. Is the power?
I remember you. You were at Helgen. Speak to Lake... I see. Then there's nothing further to discuss. If you change... The Greybeards. What do those old hermits want with me? Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor. They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight Dragon. My job is to quell this rebellion. And I intend to do just that, dragons or no dragons. You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions. Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard
Ulfric's
Council.
Planning an attack on Whiterun.
All the good. He'd be insane to try.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters. Peace? I doubt it. They may put their weapons down for a moment, but only to gather strength for the next bloodletting. They are not yet tired of war. Far from it. You know the ancient Nord word for war? Season unending. And so it has proved. But take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors. Why, now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? You're Chief Talos Hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here, here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's, to think that I would sit down at the same table with that Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do. Maybe so, but bringing her here is a deliberate provocation. Tullius needs to know I won't be pushed around. It feels like a mistake to me. But I'll bow to your judgment on this. But she is to observe, nothing more. We are not negotiating with her. Is that clear?
Ulfric, why so hostile? After all, it's not the Thalmor that's burning your farms and killing your sons.
She's supposed to be on our side?
You know exactly... No. Not this time.
Now that that's settled, may we proceed?
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't be able to
We're here
resist.
to arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more. I consider even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General, this is outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hoped to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely out of character.
Want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough! First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth. The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threatened Ulfric's southern flank. You heard the man, Ulfric. We've made you a fair offer. Are you serious about these talks, or are you just here to posture?
I expected better from you, Dragonborn. I came here in good faith, and now it seems you help the Empire at every turn. As for you, General Tullius, I see now that Galmar was right. Talking to the Empire is just as useless as ever. If you think you can hold Markarth, you're as deluded as your Emperor when he signed away our freedom to the Thalmor. Skyrim will never again bow to your false empire. Let's go, Thalmor. I should have listened to you in the first place.
You always were a fool, Ulfric. You're no better at diplomacy than you are in the battlefield.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your petty disagreements? Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your foe. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
A very pretty speech. But what does it
Shut
have
up.
to do with the...
If he's right about Alduin, we both have just as much to lose here, Tullius. Remember that. Now, back to the matter at hand. Don't hand me a mug of sheep's piss and call it mead. These terms are still not acceptable.
I'm sure you have something in mind.
Damn right we do.
You surrender Falkreath to us. Siggeir steps down, and Dengir of Sturn resumes the Jarlship.
Where do these demands stop, Ulfric? Do you expect me to surrender all of Skyrim?
It seems I have no choice but to let the Dragonborn decide, although I'm starting to doubt your fairness. What say you, Dragonborn? Even the Dragonborn betray Skyrim. These terms are not acceptable. You know that.
I'm listening.
Don't play dumb, Tullius.
Bah, this is a waste of time. I can see that we won't get better terms from this council. So be it. The Sons of Skyrim at least for the greater good above our own interests.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thangvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the Rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. You both agree to this?
I shouldn't agree to terms that so blatantly favor the Empire. I have no choice, though, under the circumstances. But once Alduin is defeated, then it will be the Empire's turn. Remember Evgir Unslag. You should be pleased, Elisif. You've done well for yourself as the Empire's pet Jarl. But beware, the Empire's loyalty is fickle. They will tire of this war, and then I will be the one dictating terms to you.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Thalmor. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn.
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've this... the Greybeards...
I assume you are...
I fear this truce will not last. You gave the Empire too much.
I'm ready to do my part.
Ulfric will not let that stand for long.
And my men will help.
I'm afraid there's a problem. Guide you. See, he's a drag. The blade, justice demands that he die for his crime. I anticipated the problem, and I'm cross-referencing this by calling the dragon. He's not I think it's very likely. Indeed. But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here.
I'm heading home, if you need. We're ready, Dragonborn. Just say the word. May the god... As I promised, my men stand ready. The great chains are oiled. We wait on your word. My men know what to do. Make sure you do your part.
You better know what you're doing.
Go ahead and call this dragon of yours. We're ready.
Hear that? Be careful.
Smear, you won't leave here alive! Do you want? Huh? Get back! Now, quick!
Zuubonar, you went to a great deal of trouble to put me in this humiliating position. In Sir Alduin, No doubt you want to know where to find Alduin. Renik Vaza, an apt phrase. Alduin Boval. One reason I came to your call was to test your Thuum for myself. Many of us have begun to question Alduin's lordship, whether his Thuum was truly the strongest. Among ourselves, of course, Muni Mae, none were yet ready to openly defy him. Once Lord Croesus, innumerable pardons, I digress. He has traveled to Sovngarde to regain his strength, devouring the Silesur, the souls of the mortal dead, a privilege he jealously guards. His door to Sovngarde is at Skuldafn, one of his ancient fanes high in the eastern mountains. Mindoran pa ok midove navarantil. I surely do not need to warn you that all his remaining strength is marshaled there. Zuulost ofan hinlan. Now that I have answered your question, you will allow me to go free? Serve you? There is only... Of course, I could fly you there, but not what? Onikan Korav Gain Mirad. It is wise to recognize when you only have one choice. And you free me, and I will carry you to Skuldafn.
Something to tell... You sure about that? Your funeral. Someone else is gonna have to help you get him back in there again.
Was nu? Zini dein Rufe Asphalt. Saran Uth, I await your command as promised. Are you ready to see the world as only a Dova can? Zukbrit Oth, I warn you, once you've flown the skies of Kaizal, your envy of the Dove will only increase. Amativ. Mu bo kotin stinselok. This is as far as I can take you. Griffboth Akrin. I will look for your return.
Turn back, traveler. Terror waits within this mist. Many have braved the shadowed vale, near Giant's Gap. In the gloom before dawn, but I never knew. If Night's End brought victory, I do not know. But none have passed through. Alduin, his hunger in... Can you lead the way to where Shore's Hall wait? I saw it. Shore... Hurry, before... I'll try to hold to your hopeful purpose. Look! Before this encompassing fog snares me in the World Eater's net. Look! Look! There's no escape. Courage. Look! 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 In life, I felled foes unnumbered, fearless in battle. No man can defeat the terror of this gloom-stricken valley. What's the hurry? Look! 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 Turn back before he finds you.
What brings you, Wayfarer? No shade are you, as usually here passing. By what right do you request entry? Ah. It's been too long since last I faced a doom-driven hero of the Dragonblood. Living or dead, by decree of Shore, none may pass this perilous bridge till I judge them worthy by the warrior's test. It is long since one of the living has entered here. May Shore's favor follow you.
Welcome, Dragonborn. Our door has stood empty since Alduin first set his soul snare here. By Shore's command, we sheathed our blades, and ventured not the Vale's dark mist. But three await your word to loose their fury upon the perilous foe. Gormlaith, the fearless, glad-hearted in battle. Hekon, the valiant, heavy-handed warrior. Feldir, the old, far-seeing and grim. Far you've traveled. My disciples still follow to taste Sovngarde's sweet. The way of the voice is neither wide
Alduin's doom is now ours
but if
to
you
seal.
stray from
Just
wisdom,
seek the word, and with high hearts,
ago.
you'll hasten forth
Today
to
we
smite
take
the
our
worm
well-tempered
wherever
revenge.
he lurks.
Hold, comrades. Let us counsel take before battle is blindly joined. Alduin's mist is more than a snare. Its shadowy gloom is his shield and cloak. But with 4 voices joined, our valor combined, we can blast the mist and bring him to battle.
Feldir speaks wisdom. The World Eater, coward, fears you, Dragonborn. We must drive away his mist, shouting together, and then unsheath our blades in desperate battle with our black-winged foe.
To battle, my friends! The field will echo with the clamor of war, our wills undaunted.
Look!
our shouts! Again!
Does his strength have no end? Is our struggle in vain?
Stand fast! His strength is failing. Once more and his might will be broken.
Again! And we break his grip hold.
Look!
The endless wait gives way to battle. No escape this time, foul worm. For Skyrim! For shore! For and God's freedom! For Skyrim! For shore! For southern God's freedom! Time, foul worm!
This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed the past, and cleansed his southern guard of its evil snare. This was a mighty deed. The doom of Alduin encompassed at last, and cleansed his southern guard of his evil snare. They will sing of this battle in Shore's Hall forever, but your fate lies elsewhere. When you have completed your count of days, again with glad friendship, and bid you join the blessed feasting. When you are ready to rejoin the living, just bid me so, and I will send you back. Tarry not too long. The land of the dead is not meant for mortals to linger.
Dragonborn! Hail him with great praise!
When you are ready to rejoin the Lip, return now to Nurn, with this rich boon from shore, my lord. A shout to bring a hero from Sovngarde in your hour of need.
Sarot fur kanaran. Tu mi los nulot. Mulos vomir.
So, it is done. Alduin Dilon, the eldest, is no more. He who came before all others, and has always been. Happy? No, I am not happy. Zehmahi lost Ondul Bormahu. Alduin was once the crown of our father Akatosh's creation. You did what was necessary. Alduin had flown far from the path of right action in his Pachlok, in the arrogance of his power. But I cannot celebrate his fall. Zutiraz ach ochma. Perhaps. At least it will continue to exist. But I forget, you have won a savor your triumph. Goran, I feel younger than I have in many age. Many of the Dovaheh are now scattered across Kizar. Without Alduin's lordship, they may...